So let's get into it. Nick Cannon, right? Just came out and said he's about to have his 9th kid.
No way.
His 9th baby.
So this is a new mama.
Hell
Obviously.
yeah.
Does he break up with these other girls, or is this like a lifestyle now that he has?
I don't know.
Because that's a thing.
It's all different chicks.
Right. Because that's a thing that men, it's called something. Like it's like a religion or a mind process or a lifestyle.
It's not far fetched. I mean, if you look at the animal kingdom, the dad's never there. He just gives the mom pregnant. Spiders, them bitches kill the fucking male.
Right.
Thank God that's not. Well, Nick Cannon had been dead, but
you're like going to like
the Stone Age.
No, animal kingdom that you're talking about, the great apes.
Right.
So it's a harem. So it's one silverback that has all the women. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of like what you're referring that to.
If you believe in evolution, then it's actually the right thing to do. It's just. But everyone's...
Who says it's the right thing to do? Evolution is the survival of the fittest, right?
It's the right thing to do just to populate the...
But we don't need to populate the
Well, not
Earth.
Anymore because we all fucked it up.
Exactly. So we've evolutionized to not have to live that kind of life.
Don't tell me. Tell Nick Cannon.
What are you talking about? I'm having a conversation with you about it.
You be mad if I got a bunch of queens pregnant?
Absolutely.
I can't say queens. Pause on me. Mm-hmm. Queens, that's gay.
But isn't the whole concept too is that you kind of have one woman and you have like all these other baby mamas, just to kind of make you understand who I'm referring to. But then you have like the one who's like is more of your wife and your lover and your best friend, right? And then you have all these other women that you still have babies with, and she's supposed to be okay with that.
Yeah, we call that in the pimp world the bottom bitch.
The bottom bitch?
The bottom bitch.
Why would your main bitch be the bottom bitch?
I don't know. You gotta ask
you just made
Iceberg
that up.
Slim. Man, Iceberg Slim wrote a whole book. Bottom bitch.
Yeah, well.
That means that's the girl who you don't deal with the girls. She deals with the girls and takes care of all that.
That's crazy. That's not evolution, if you ask me.
That's pimping.
Getting stuck.
That is pimping.
So. But I mean, in all honesty, if these women are okay with it and he's okay with it, who am I to say that that's wrong, that he's having babies? He's taking care of them.
He's got the money.
And it's not just the
money
thing.
When these motherfuckers out there in the streets are like, yeah, they can't do it now, I'm about to get a bunch of bitch pregnant too, yeah. And they work at goddamn...
Well, yeah, you would think that people would... But they still believe it. They still believe that I'm sure... There's the difference between a men that want to live this lifestyle and take care of their kids, and then there's a man out there that just doesn't care and is just getting women pregnant.
True.
So I believe he wouldn't. It wouldn't be.
It seems like he's trying to fucking beat a Guinness Book of World Records shit because this every 2 months.
Yeah.
He's having 2 babies.
Right.
And then I think this next batch is going to be twins.
Batch. Really?
Yeah, this next batch.
That's rude.
Hey, goddamn cattle.
But, in all honesty, there's more than one. He's not the only one out there. And the women obviously don't have an issue with it. So I don't think we need to be populating the world if that's what needs to be done, but in the same sense, he's taking care of his children, and I would more than assume that he loves each and every one of them, and cares for them that way.
So earlier you said the main one. So you said before that you would be pissed if I got a bunch of girls pregnant.
Yeah.
Or
if you've got anybody pregnant.
But then you'd be my bottom bitch.
Well, first of all, that doesn't sound like a reward.
Man,
and second of all, that's not the way I feel
women.
Life should be. No, that we didn't go into our relationship knowing that. We can't be married for 17 years and then you say, hey, babe, guess what I want to do right now?
Nah.
And I'm going to be okay with that.
I'm just going to be like, yo, you my bottom bitch.
That's like a bottom eater. That's what I think of when you say that. Like
only when you say it to women. See, you take the context. We flip the word. It's really the top bitch, but we just say bottom bitch. But Not we. Not I ain't no pimp. Shit. Hey, shit. What? Oh. Whatever, man.
Well, yeah. Either which way, no, I do not approve. So, no matter what he tells you,
Give me a bunch of.
I don't approve of it.
Give me a bunch of beautiful black queens.
Mm-hmm. Too bad you chose me first. Because this means what?
Yep. I don't know. White African princess.
That's right.
Wow.
You might be offending a lot of women right now.
I don't give 5 fucks. I might give 6, but whatever. You get offended. Oh.
Yeah.
Come for me.
The fact of the matter is I am the top bitch.
Yeah. You know when you say queens and shit, like when you say a queen,
right?
Is a what? What do you think a queen is?
Oh, a woman. Like that's like at the majestic in a way.
Not no mores. Not no mores.
Says who?
The LGBTQ.
Oh yeah,
they've apprehended that shit. And I'm not. I mean, I love.
So what do you mean?
But it's like,
wait. So back up. So that's saying a queen doesn't have to be a female.
Queen is a gay dude. That really like.
That's another definition of a queen.
Well, fucking nah, man.
Yeah, man.
Because back in the day, Flintstones, you know, and you be singing like, "I will have a gay old time." My brother slapped the shit out of me in like '87 for just. It was probably because I was just flailing my arms and jumping
Not because of
up.
the word gay.
Yeah.
But you looked gay.
He slapped the shit out of me.
Like a gay man.
I said, God damn it. What did I do?
Yeah, it had
have
a term.
A gay.
But
they apprehended gay. Gay was in like the 60s and
gay, I thought was like.
It meant happy.
Of course, yes, I understand that. And people are named gay as well. There can be like someone's first name.
Gaylord.
No, that too. But gay. Why is
that would be
so
fucked up to be the straightest dude in the world and your name is Gaylord.
Oh, so it would be better if you were actually gay and you were named Gaylord?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Yo.
You didn't know. That's ridiculous.
Oh, stop it. I can't.
But it's just like Yo MTV Raps, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They got the word yo put in the dictionary. Well, I can't say they did, but because of that era and that word being used all the time.
Yeah, hey.
You know.
That's some black excellence.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Black excellence. Oh, we got that Juneteenth ice cream.
I didn't hear that whole story.
They took it off the market. Well, all right, we had it for like a day or two, and they took it off the market, and that shit sounded like it would have been fire.
Why? What did it have?
It was red velvet and cheesecake.
Okay, so
flavored
what was
ice
the
cream.
Controversy?
Because it was Juneteenth, and Walmart was like, "Hey, we were just trying to, put out some ice cream for Juneteenth."
But no, wasn't there?
But they were trying to profit off of the
But
black holiday, the new black holiday, so to say.
right. But wasn't there that other story about the watermelon salad? Special?
Oh yeah, it was a war.
So, but see that's where I see the stereotypical,
Yeah.
But what? There wasn't anything like that with the ice cream.
They've removed both of the shits actually.
But they removed the watermelon salad for a reason.
Shit.
But there wasn't.
But
there
no,
a
the
reason
ice
because the
cream, man. I'm just saying, I wanted to taste it first.
First.
Let me hold it down.
Well, someone else might profit out of it. Some other company might profit off of it.
You think they got that shit on eBay? I should check fucking Amazon. They probably got a fucking warehouse full of that shit.
Right? It's like 99 cents.
We got that shit. Don't worry about
right
you. We got you. Man, red velvet and cheesecake.
That does sound really
That's the only 2 cakes niggas eat. They smart.
Okay, let me see.
Man.
Nope. No Juneteenth ice cream. Amazon, sorry.
Shit melted. They let it melt.
It's gone.
They set that shit on fire. Burn it. You know, we've been away for a minute,
Yeah.
or a couple of weeks, man. That that Texas shooting, I couldn't find anything funny. I just couldn't find the funny in just sitting here and blabbling.
Right.
I didn't want to get into the gun laws and, you know, really, and I just shut down. I mean, and you know what, people.
It's like what is that called when you're just stuck with your
Yeah,
mouth
I don't
open?
know.
It's like you're just like
Yeah, it's fucked.
no words can be said.
And the biggest fucked up thing about the whole, you know, like people like, and then I'm guilty of it too. Like, we care for like a week.
Not this time. It's going longer this time.
It's going long, but 2 weeks time. All right, well, we were off for 2 weeks. We didn't do a podcast. 2 weeks. I mean, and then I'm like, okay, I feel a little better. I could do this. I could do a podcast. That's good.
You just brought it up and it made me feel sick again.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, it should.
It should.
I mean, it should be talked about, but people just forget. People don't even. People forgot about George Floyd.
Did you know that the police officers stood outside of that building for an hour while children were being killed?
Yeah.
And now the politicians are saying the teachers need guns.
Yeah.
I am not a police officer. I did not have any. I should not have to go to school preparing for someone coming in to kill my classroom.
You shouldn't.
And I am not going to carry a gun for that. That's ridiculous. And for politicians to say that should be a law.
I don't know.
For politicians, this is their like.
I didn't hear that shit.
Whatever way they're going, you know, and they're this all political races right now. That's these are the sides that they're having. You know, that all schools should be secured with armed police officer security or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
No. Why is an 18-year-old able to get an AR rifle? Why is that necessary? Well, the law-abiding citizens shouldn't have to pay for and shouldn't have to follow rules that they're already following.
No one needs an AR-15 unless you're going to war.
Exactly.
And these motherfuckers think they're going to war with kids. You know, it's like
it's crazy.
That mental. I mean,
and that's where these politicians are going. And I see how like the Republican and Democrats and the conservatives and the liberals, all that stuff. But the mere fact of the matter is, you know, it's like you're not thinking about the stupid details.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, because now they're even talking about, Illinois is talking about this ammunition thing. You can't sell. Right now, there's a loophole in the law that you can sell ammunition to anybody. No, whether or not their FOID card has been expired or not. You know, so the
that's fucked up.
Liberals are like, we need to fix that law so that doesn't happen anymore, and these conservatives are like, but we've law-abiding citizens, you know, should be able to purchase it and not have to go through that process. I'm like, but then why not? It should be that simple. If they're, you know?
I think if a teacher has to carry a gun and they have to do that, I mean, you know, that teacher would have had to drop on dude because he would not expect her to have a gun. But so if it's expected that teachers have guns, that shit would never happen again. But I know, but
Yes, it would.
I think it should just be a little bit of bump up in salary if you are certified to. But the district should pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that should be paid for by the. If they want this shit done, no, it's gotta be a bump up of at least like 15,000 a year.
You know what's crazy about you saying that is like the mere fact. Teachers need to get a bump up in salary anyway.
Right.
And they're putting all this money in guns and
exactly.
this.
But you don't want to stop teaching because this happened, right?
I don't want to stop teaching because this happened, but I would stop teaching for all this political shit that's happened and they don't want to change. You know, it's crazy how, you know, what they put first. And I am by no means a political person and I have no idea what goes on in the world. And the little bit I say is just mostly the little bit I hear in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But I know part of it is true. And It's just that it's so sad that it's like 19 children were killed, right? And 2 teachers.
Yeah, and the teacher's husband.
And the teacher's husband
just
died
had a heart attack.
Broken heart.
That's crazy.
It's just it should not have
day
happened.
Later?
It should not have happened.
No, and like Steve Kerr, all right, like this is what's crazy is like, okay, remember when Steve Kerr got on the podium and he was going off. He was like, what we're going to do, we're going to go out there and play basketball and shit. See, you don't vote if Steve Kerr was like, you know what, team got together and we're not going to play this game. We forfeited. I swear the country will go crazy because the game must go on. All like we forget, like we're designed to stop giving a shit.
No,
after a certain
life goes on though.
It goes on. No, it does go on,
everything.
but like they say, like, all right, get over it. That type of shit.
No, it's not like that. I mean, life goes on.
How do you know?
Because I have experienced death in my life, and I want to be miserable. And
I'm talking
sad
about
and
the politicians that you were talking about. The politicians, the people who run the world.
No, because there's still 2 far end sides of that it does. I don't think it would have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. It would just have prolonged it a little bit longer. That's all.
They'll build a school and say, all right. And name it after everyone, so. Right.
It's crazy. It's sad, though.
It is.
It's really sad.
I remember, like, I think I might stop voting. Because it doesn't matter. Like,
it does matter, though. Because there are people on the other side that do.
They want whoever they want to win. I mean, we're talking about bigger, wider.
But it's so hard.
I'm not saying don't vote. I'm not saying don't vote. I'm just saying me. It's
you're
like,
going on that
because I remember I could go back to
bullshit.
All right, well, we could call it that if you want. It's just what I've seen in the past. Obama, that was just monumental. Whatever.
2 years,
Trump,
two terms in a row.
Yeah, Trump.
So obviously, voting makes a difference because
that was going to happen regardless.
There's a lot of people out there that didn't want him.
Obama was losing, he would have won.
And how many? That's what I'm saying though, because people were going out there and voting.
No, all right. Remember Bush? Bush lost, and then that Florida scandal, and it's like, oh yeah, Bush won, but he really lost. All that counting shit, and then Clinton. I voted against Bush. Then Clinton, yeah, niggas love Clinton.
So you're talking George H. Bush?
No, I'm talking about George W.
Okay, so you're going backwards though.
Yeah, I'm going back. Clinton, and then George Bush. He actually lost too. Ross Perot really won that. And I voted for Ross Perot. And I swear, I was in like 3rd grade or something. Say 92. Some shit. And the whole school voted. And then we were, we had that one vote. But we had to vote and Ross Perot. Hey, Ross Perot. And then big eared bastard lost.
Big eared bastard, damn.
Yeah, Ross Perot, the big ass ears.
I don't know who Ross Perot is. But I don't think it was just between the 2 of them. And then again, you're talking about a high school community of where you live. I'm sure there were several high schools where they only voted for
George Bush. Yeah, whatever.
Just like the whole Trump and Biden thing. It's just you have to vote. You have to put your say in.
Yeah.
You really do.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
More black excellence. LeBron James is a billionaire.
Really? That's exciting.
It's crazy. First ever basketball player like actively playing who's a billionaire ever.
Wow.
Jordan didn't even.
What else? He's there though, right?
Jordan, man, I don't know. I don't think Michael Jordan has $1 billion. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That motherfucker gambles. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But with LeBron, it's basketball, and then his
shitty Space Jam 2, and
the movie.
He's got production companies, and
that's what I meant.
He's got all types of.
Aside from all his, what do they call it? The advertisement stuff. What do they call that?
Endorsements.
Endorsements.
Yeah, but that's the biggie.
But wow, that's pretty impressive because
Yeah.
he's not the only one that does that kind of stuff.
No, he's just the best right now.
He's good in the league.
Yeah, he's a good businessman too. I ain't gonna lie.
That's cool.
Better than Jordan. Only in that aspect of business. Jordan was just like, my Jordans, that's it. Jumpman, that's all I need. Jordan could have done so much more, but he was gambling.
That's not the reason. But why? Just because you can doesn't mean you have to.
No.
That'd be me. I wouldn't want to do stuff. Sometimes I think you got to. But people have the different frame of mind.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, like Johnny Depp. Everyone knows that he won this shit. They both won. I mean, she's a lot. I don't know. Whatever.
She won the
He
divorce.
won. No, well, as far as this trial, he won like 15 million.
Okay.
Whatever. He had that. He had. I mean, he still got.
Yeah, but she smeared
She
him.
won though. She got like 2 million.
How? For what?
I don't know.
Oh. I didn't know.
They were like, we'll pay for your lawyers. You know, that type of. Well,
But it was just he was doing it to prove a point.
For sure.
I don't think he needed.
But he went out and then had like a 60 people or something kicking it in England.
Good for him.
No, he had like 20 people and spent like 60 grand. You think he could do that?
Think I could do that?
60,000?
If I had that much money,
20
maybe.
people?
I mean, I'm assuming that's like flying them there, hanging out with them
Hell
wherever.
no, they was already
They were over
there.
there.
We talking about lobster and champagne.
That's a lot
Ain't
in
it?
a day. I don't know if
In
I
a
could.
couple
I guess
hours.
It's possible.
Man, shit.
That'd be nice. I wish I was part of that.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
Really? Why?
'Cause
Good
you-
food?
Then you owe
Good
someone.
drinks? No.
Shit. I'm telling you. We're going to get into that one day. That's my conspiracy theories episode. You don't want no part
How
of.
is that a conspiracy?
You were just shitting on me, conspiracy theories. We're talking about LeBron. You hear like his son was catching shit about his white girl as a prom date.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they were calling him a bitch ass nigga,
Really?
a sellout. You fuck. I was like, damn.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you bitch ass nigga.
So stupid.
Nah, you fucking sell out. Nah, he's a kid. I mean, first of all, no one should give a shit who you're with, as long as you're happy. I mean, that's just all jealousy. She was banging at him. Yeah, she was a little cutie. I don't know how old. I think he's only like 17 or
High
something.
school? Let me look it up.
If no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
17. I don't know my niggas.
I'm just curious about that because
But,
we're in a different place now. Why are people giving them shit like that? That's crazy.
That's what people used to give me shit. Like, that's back like 30 years ago. And it's like, that shit's still going on, like, on the DL.
Mm-hmm.
Like his LeBron's kid. I mean, I know it's like the social media shit is like very influential, but it's like, damn.
That's sad.
How about trolling? They made that boy cry. But
What didn't LeBron respond?
yeah, he was like, y'all bitch ass niggas. Y'all sellouts.
Oh, she's cute.
Right? Let me see. Yeah.
This is a typical little white girl. She's cute.
Speaking of typical little white girls, my baby girl, Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel bad, but because she's got the whole world, but she was on she was on David Letterman. I laugh. She was on David Letterman, like it's a little special, and she was just talking about whatever life and shit, and Dave was like interviewing her, and she's just like, I was like, what? And Dave was like, what the fuck was that right there? And she was like,
wait, time out. What Dave? What is
David Letterman?
he does interviews still?
Yeah.
Oh, is that show?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So, shh, let me do it again. No. So she went.
So, fuck you too.
And like he was like, "What the fuck is that?" Like he called
Yeah.
her. He was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Was it a fly by your shit?" And she was like, "No, it's my Tourette's." And she was like, "And I never knew."
No,
you know,
that's crazy.
I'm like not a huge fan. I'm not a fan at all, really. I mean, I like the girl. She's cool. She wins. You know, she's winning.
She's good.
She's cute.
She's good at her music.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no,
And,
I wouldn't know that either. That's a rough disease, or is it considered a disease or like a syndrome,
A tick?
neurological disorder?
There you go. A tick.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wow,
Right.
yeah, I wouldn't know that. I've seen some TikTok videos of
TikTok.
they video themselves, and you follow them, and then they're like how hard it is to live through Tourette's and
TikTok
stuff.
Tourette's. Holy hell.
Wow.
You are bogus.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't mean to be.
Oh, Billy. Well, one of my buddies were like, "Yeah, I heard that Billie Eilish episode you did. It's Billie I Wish, I think it was called. We named it." He was like, "Yeah, you're going in on how hot she is." He was like, "I don't see it." You know, she's of age now. I think she's like 19, 20. I hope.
She was then too when you were talking about it.
Right. Yeah. Say that again. And I was like, I don't know. It's just that goof. It's like the stereotype, like big blue eyes and big lips, you know,
Yeah. What about
and
it?
blonde hair. I was just explaining to him why I thought she was a little cute. He was like, I don't
You
see
didn't
it.
say
He was
little
like,
cute.
Dude,
You said like super hot.
she's dope.
But you.
But that's the same. Like that's like stereotype of like remember like Tom and Jerry, where like the big black maid would be chasing Tom through the house with a big old booty, just boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
and a big old lips, like boy, better get out this, and just beating him with the broom.
Okay.
Same thing, Billie Eilish, big black mama, who's
But
just
she's
white,
with blue eyes and
Yeah.
blonde hair.
big eyes.
So in other words, it's not the color of the skin; it's the big titties and big boobies
What?
that you like.
No, I said big eyes and big lips. Why you gotta bring it to titties and boobies?
Because you were talking about the
Boobies
Tom
and
and
booty.
Jerry made.
Man, that's just for my sisters right there.
Okay,
It was a
whatever.
stereotype. Oh,
Oh boy, that makes no sense.
shit, man. Kiss my black ass. My big black ass. Boom, boom, boom. Damn. Man, what else we got, man? Tory Lanez and Madonna. Did you hear about this shit?
No.
What?
Madonna does not look good. I'm so sad for her right now.
I'd be all up in that Donna.
Of course you would, because
But,
you're a man.
This is, you know.
But who she was? Why did she do all that plastic surgery? She did not need that. She did not. Oh, it makes me so sad.
I only do Madonna for the nostalgia.
Mm.
Madonna.
Does she even come out with music late at all now?
I don't know. She comes out with black babies.
Does she?
She got a black baby
comes
every
out,
week.
She comes out with a fake ass and tight face.
Tory Lane's gonna shoot her in the ass. He gonna pop that bubble.
She might fly across town.
He gonna bust that bubble.
That's a. And how old is he? What's the age? That's like
He's
30
gotta be like
years.
30 something now, like 34 or something.
And she's 60 something.
Mm-hmm.
So 30, I'd say 30 years. That's crazy.
It's the only reason why you do it is for the nostalgia, but it's with the honor.
I mean, she's probably cool as fuck. I just and I just am saying this completely for physical reasons because I
Yeah.
thought she was beautiful, and then she did that to herself.
But if she, you never know. If she didn't do that to herself, she'd just be a soggy.
She would not, though. Look at Jennifer Lopez. Okay, Jennifer is about 8 to 10 years younger than her.
Man,
There's no way.
that's that Latina.
That's part of it, but Madonna had the money. She wasn't losing it like that. She was exercising, eating good. She was.
Yeah, eat too good, man. You start.
They just start and they don't know.
You're
they
too
think-
skinny, and she wanted that big old Beyonce booty.
Yeah, she was liking that she was hating that she wasn't getting that kind of attention. But
Right.
now look at the attention she's getting for having a fake ass. It looks so stupid.
She just went overboard.
Yeah. You just have to come to grips with yourself and love yourself for that.
Preach,
Yes.
sister. Oh. Obviously, Ray Liotta died, man.
Yeah, that's really a sad one. Sad story. I've been hearing too many deaths this year. I needed to slow down.
That's crazy. I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
He just died. They just say he died in his sleep, like
Right.
out of nowhere.
Right.
Shit.
Super sad.
They've been playing the shit out of some Goodfellas. I love it.
Oh,
They've been
really?
playing Goodfellas like fucking 24 hours a day.
Well, that's a show too that you can watch 24 hours a day.
Man.
It's one of those that you can just keep the background on when
Yeah.
you're doing stuff. Stop.
Jimmy. Oh man, I gotta make some money, y'all,
Yeah. So
off this monkeypox.
how do you
I can't.
figure?
What the fuck?
It's not super severe. I know that much.
Yeah. No, that's good. Well, I went downtown with Jax and was walking all those, 20 miles.
Yes, you did.
And had a big ass blister on my foot. And I was like, oh no, it's monkeypox.
And you're like, come on, touch it. You want to squeeze it,
Yeah.
don't you?
I was like, no. Because I just heard the story like the day before. And I was like, oh
Was
shit.
it? Was that what monkeypox looked like?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh no. I ducked and dodged COVID. I got the monkeypox.
The monkeypox.
Ain't that some shit? A black nigga with some monkeypox.
That's some shit.
That's fucked up. Keep your COVID, you whites.
Crazy. It's like, but I hate that they're like throwing these things out there to scare people.
Yeah.
People get scared when a new disease is coming out. Oh my gosh! Sanitize, face masks, social distance, lock myself in the house. I hate.
I
that.
said, bring on the monkeypox.
You can't wait for that next vaccine.
Right in the ass.
Just the way you like it.
The fuck, man? That's crazy. All right. So let me see. Let's go do the rundown of things to watch. What?
Ozark. How did you feel about that finale? Not trying to spoil anything for anybody. I was a little disappointed.
Watch it, I
Yeah.
guess. Come up with your own opinion. I thought I give out the real.
Yeah.
Somebody should got their head chopped off on that mother. But anyway, I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but that shit was alright.
Yeah. So what else?
Top Gun. You loved it. You
It was
cried.
No, I didn't. I did like it.
I say definitely watch the first one first. It's the same fucking movie, but better.
But you don't have to see the first one first. Just say
It,
no.
you don't. You
Because
don't.
I saw it, don't remember it. It was good.
It was yeah, it's a good movie, but watch the first one. It'll make it'll get you into it more. But it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was as great as they fuck. It wasn't no goddamn 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Good.
Yeah.
I gave it like
some people.
it was like an 80.
Some people thought that was that good though.
I mean, it was dope.
80%, you said?
80 to 85. It wasn't top like
Top Gun, Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Mm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was entertaining as fuck. Good funny movie to watch. I thought The Valet.
I'm still in the process. But I saw a
Valet
commercial
is
for it.
hilarious. Hey, I don't know. Whatever you do it and watch that shit. Smoke what? That shit is funny. That shit had me belly laughing. Just so the whole Mexican heritage and it was funny, man. All right,
He was
whatever.
just playing himself. It was good. I haven't gotten. I don't think I'm halfway in. Was I?
Yeah, you fucked up, man.
How?
I don't know.
Okay, thanks.
Just by not watching it before we did this podcast.
You didn't warn me. That's what I asked you today, what I was supposed to be watching. You didn't say nothing.
Slave whippings. All right, back to the bar. You know how to holler at us. Holler at us. I'm going to put that number out. Peace and love in the world. And we'll see y'all next week for sure.
Bye.
Yeah.
Go Warriors.
Boston Green. You crazy.